Hello. It's good to see you. Today we are back with some more good Aldi items. I just got back from the store. Of course, there's always stuff I have to put in the refrigerator like cheese and meats and things like that. So I don't have everything out that I bought, but I have a lot of it out here, so I thought we could look at it. It's hard to decide where to start. I should probably actually start with this. There's a really loud thing right here. The whole thing isn't loud, it's really just the outside part. These are Mandy's. Easy Peel Mandy's. And that's what's on this label that goes across here. Mandy's. They are Mandarin Oranges. They are actually an Aldi item. Mandarins by Aldi. It says right there. This is 3 pounds of little easy to peel Mandarin oranges. And my kids love these. Especially when they come home from school. They like to grab a couple of these. They grab a couple of these for a snack. And so they go pretty fast around here. They had these for only $2.29 for a 3-pound bag, which is great, I thought. And they all look really good. Honestly, sometimes when you buy these, some of them don't look so good. And a lot of them within a day or two are just, you know, they get kind of squishy and not so good. But these actually, all of these look really good. So we have a 3-pound bag of Mandy's. I'll just put that right there. Okay, do we have any loud packages? Let me check. Hang on. No, we just have a few things. It's actually really exciting. While I was setting this video up, it's been really cold and rainy here for the last hour or so. But I noticed that there's a little bit of snow mixed in. This is the first snow we've had this winter. There was just, I mean, it's not going to stick or accumulate or anything, but there's a little bit of snow falling out there. It's very faint. It's mostly rain. And the goldfinches are out there fighting over my bird feeders. So when I get done here, I need to go refill the bird feeders. They've emptied both of them just about. So it's a typical winter day, I guess. They really love the bird feeders. Crinkly bags. I don't have any chips in bags this time because we did a video recently where I was tracing letters on the bags and I had lots of crinkly bags of chips and most of them came from Aldi, so I have plenty of chips. I didn't have to buy any of those. One thing I do have this package though. It's an 8-pack of hot dog buns, and these are from Lovin' Fresh, L''OVEN. Lovin'. Sounds like loving, but it's Lovin'. And it has this nice red band across here with brown in the middle. These are just your standard size hot dogs. This is a 12-ounce package. These are only 68 cents per package. And as I've said, one of the things I love about the bread from Aldi is the packaging. A lot of store brand breads I have found come in very, very thin plastic that tears easily, and you can get it home and not even realize that there's a little hole or maybe a cut place in the packaging somewhere that's been there for a while, and the bread around it is all dried and hard and basically useless. Nobody wants to eat a hot dog with the end of it feeling like it's, you know, petrified. I mean, nobody wants that. So with the thicker plastic of these bags, I think that's less of a problem. I don't think I've actually ever had a bag of bread from Aldi that had a hole in it. I don't think I've ever seen that. So it's a good. I think it's a good thing. Okay. Now, I did a video about this. This is an item I'm really excited about, and I've really grown to love. This is Lovin' Fresh. Also, it is their 0 net carbs multi-seed bread. They have regular wheat and then they have multi-seed. I have decided I like the multi-seed better than the wheat, which is a really good thing because they don't get a lot of this bread in every week. And it seems like the wheat bread gets gone first, and you'll go to look for it and they'll have quite a bit of the multi-seed, but no wheat, which is fine because I like the multi-seed better. It has whole seeds in it. You know, it's just a wheat bread, but it has whole seeds in there too. And I just think it tastes better. I like it. I love it. I eat this every day. I can have grilled cheese sandwiches again, turkey sandwiches. So again, this is Leaven Fresh. Now they are smaller pieces of bread than their regular loaves. It's fine. It's a very dense, heavy bread. It's very filling. Per serving, now a serving is one slice. You get 5 grams of protein, 9 grams of fiber, and 0 net carbs. So if you're on a low carb or a keto diet, this might be something you want to look into. And they, in this area, they are $3.45 a loaf. And this bread does not have to be kept in the freezer or the refrigerator like some low carb breads do. And it's really, really good. I think this is my favorite thing at Aldi now. I really love it. I bought 2 loaves of this today at Aldi. And then, of course, I have my hamburger buns. This is also a 12-ounce package. These are the same price as the hot dog buns. This one's a little squished. I think I did that in the bag on the way home. It had just started raining when I got out to the car, and I sort of quickly put the bags into the trunk, and I think the bag that this bread was in kind of got shoved over a little bit to the point where this kind of fell down in the bag, where it was kind of pressed between. There was another bag right next to it. It was kind of pressed between that and something inside of the bag the bread was in, and it kind of mushed it a little bit. But that's okay. The hamburger buns have this beautiful blue border. I don't know why, I just really love the color blue that they use here. Now the hot dog buns had that red and brown border. The hamburger buns have a blue and brown border. And my kids love these. Again, if they want a quick little meal or a snack in between meals, I keep plenty of lunch meat here. I also keep those frozen chicken patties, you know, the pre-cooked chicken patties. I keep those in the freezer. Those also come from Aldi. And if they want just a quick meal, especially my older son, he will get a couple of the chicken patties out and make a couple of little chicken patty sandwiches in the microwave. It's really quick and easy. You just for each chicken patty, you put it in the microwave for 1 minute on a plate. And so for 2, he would put it on the plate, microwave it for 2 minutes, and then he can heat the buns up if he wants to for 10 seconds or so separately. And then just make your little sandwich. It's just a little quick and easy thing they can do. So they eat those. I don't eat the hot dog buns or hamburger buns, obviously. And that was one thing, you know, if I go back to Raleigh to the Kmart, several people wanted me to go back to Wegmans to the deli and get a sandwich. Unfortunately, unless they have some, if they have a low carb bread, I'll do it. But I don't eat regular bread. So Evie's agreeing with me about something. If they don't have a low carb bread, I can't do it. So I don't eat regular bread. It's just a random thought. I just thought of that. Here's another plastic bag right here. These need to go in the refrigerator. They're going to go in there in a minute. These are Grimway Farms cut and peeled baby carrots. My younger son asked me to pick some of these up. He wanted some. He'll go for a while and not want them, like he gets burnt out on them, and then he will ask me to pick some up. This is a 1 pound bag of baby carrots. They're only 99 cents, which is great. It's not a resealable bag, but that's okay. I mean, I will usually just put them in like a little Tupperware container, or, you know, just something like a sealable container to keep it in there, to keep them fresh. So they are already cut and peeled, little baby carrots. You know, they need to be washed, but I can't eat these either. And my older son doesn't like them. Actually, they're not terrible. I could eat a few of these. I think they're mainly going to be for my younger son, but he loves these things. He would eat the whole bag probably. So we have some baby carrots, and he also asked me to pick up this. He wanted some celery. He loves to eat celery and baby carrots with ranch, like a ranch dressing. Just put some in a little cup and use it like a dip. So I picked up this Dole field packed celery. And these were only 69 cents. So I got this big bunch of celery for 69 cents. And so whenever he wants some of this, I take it and cut it, and you know, you kind of get the little strings out of it, the little, it's like dental floss. It's like nature's dental floss, kind of. Yeah, so we wash it and cut it up and take the little strings out of it. It's awesome. So, yeah, he'll be really happy to see his carrots and his little celery sticks. I'm not a big fan of celery, but he really likes it. And then I have another item in plastic here. We have this nice loaf of Love and Fresh white bread. This is a 20-ounce bag. I get a loaf of this every week. My younger son loves to make sandwiches for his lunch with these. Now it has the same really pretty blue that the hamburger buns have on their packaging. And they have blue up here too. And then that brown stripe in the middle. And these are, this bread is now only 65 cents a loaf. And I think that's the new regular price, which is wonderful. Yeah, my kids like it. They think it's really good. They enjoy just the regular bread. So that's for them. And let's see. Oh, I had one more thing. Actually, two more things. I'm going to see my mom, and I thought it would be nice to take some little treats to her, some little things that she might like. And this is one of the things I picked up. These are Benton's Strawberry Hearts. They are shortbread cookies with strawberry fruit filling and a milk chocolate base. So this is an Aldi item. This is a little 4.4 ounce tray of these, and they are made in Germany. It's nice. So the milk chocolate base is going to be that really good chocolate. Love the chocolate at Aldi. It is so good. And it just comes in this pretty gold tray here. And it's already sealed up here, but it has a little tie on it, this little wire, plastic and wire piece here like you get on a package of saltine crackers. It's the same thing basically. So once you open it, you can use that to seal it back up and keep them fresh. So I thought this might be a little something she might like. She doesn't get to Aldi very often, and when she does, she never buys little treats for herself. You know, she won't, I don't know why, she won't buy things like this for herself. So I take it upon myself to bring her something a little special every now and then. So this is something that I thought she might like. Especially with the strawberry flavor and the strawberry filling in here. She loves stuff like that. Anything with like a strawberry filling to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 little shortbread cookies with the strawberry filling and milk chocolate base. I bet they're really good. Oh, and I got her one more thing too. I want to show you what else I got her. Now I don't have anywhere to put my pizza pan. This is my pizza pan. I'm going to show you that first because I have nowhere to set it. They have these pizza pans from Crofton at Aldi. This is a 16-inch diameter pizza pan. They're only $3.99, and they also have a deep dish pizza pan, so it comes up higher on the sides. Now it's not as big. I think it's only 12, maybe it's 14 inches. It's smaller, but it has the high sides for a deep dish pizza. I didn't need that though. I really just wanted this one. I have one this size, but it's looking really terrible, and no matter how much I scrub it, it just looks bad. So I thought maybe I would just replace it with a nice new one for $4. It's not something they have all the time. It's one of their seasonal, not really seasonal, but just the things they have occasionally. It doesn't go with any certain season or anything. This is the other thing I got for my mom. I think this was $6.99. It's from Barissimo. It's a limited edition chocolate delight little gift box with flavored single-serve cups. So it's little cake cups. And it says Happy Valentine's Day. And we have all of these in here. We have 2 that are chocolate truffle, 2 that are caramel chocolate, 2 chocolate raspberry, 2 white chocolate. Oh, and we also have chocolate cupcake. And down right here is chocolate cherry. So she loves chocolate. So I'm hoping that she might like something, and she loves coffee. I don't know if she wants to combine the 2 or not, but we're going to see if she likes these flavored coffees like this. Especially when you have so many different types to choose from. You have 6 different types and 2 of each. And then, of course, they have them here on the back. And they even tell you a little bit about each one. Chocolate truffle is a supremely rich and creamy chocolate dessert. Chocolate caramel is milky caramel swirled perfectly with rich and creamy milk chocolate. Chocolate raspberry is sun-ripened raspberries dipped in sweet chocolate. White chocolate is a rich, thick, and buttery white chocolate flavored coffee. Chocolate cupcake, indulge with rich dark chocolate topped with buttercream frosting. And chocolate cherry is sweet cherries dipped in milk chocolate. And these are an Aldi item. So I guess this is an Aldi brand? I don't know. So I don't know. I just thought she would like a little extra treat to go with her little shortbread cookies with the strawberry filling and the milk chocolate base. One more crinkly thing. My son has declared that he's tired of Oreo cookies. I didn't think anyone could ever get tired of Oreos, but he what I did was I bought a package of Oreo cookies. Well, they weren't Oreos, they were the Aldi version. They taste exactly the same. I tried one. It tastes exactly like an Oreo, and they're really cheap. They're $1.55 for a package. So I bought a pack of those, and I put them in little snack bags. I would put 3 in the snack bags so he could just grab one bag of 3 to take with his lunch. But he said he was tired of having Oreos for lunch. So he asked me if I would pick up some of these. Now he really likes these. These are Benton's. Now Benton's is another Aldi brand. Original fudge striped shortbread cookies. And these are kind of like, is it Keebler that makes the fudge stripe cookies? And again, just like their version of Oreos. In my opinion, these fudge striped cookies here taste just like the brand name. The difference is these are only 99 cents a package. They're a lot cheaper. So I do the same thing with these. I will take this package here and I will use individual little snack bags and put 3 cookies in each bag. And you can get a lot of lunches out of one 99-cent pack of these. This will go in a bunch of lunches. So he could get lunch at school. He chooses not to most of the time. He doesn't like their lunches, and I'll be honest with you. I have eaten lunch there a couple of times. Like you go have lunch with your kids. The food is not very good. It's not. I was kind of wishing I'd brought my own lunch too. It's not very good. Like one time we had cheesy, what did we have? Beefy nachos and apple, some kind of weird apple turnover cobbler. I don't know what it was. It was something weird. It was not good. I'm sorry. It was really not good. And the other time we had tacos. We won't talk about that. And then they weren't good either. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So if I go back again to have lunch, I'm bringing my own lunch. So anyway, yeah, so he's going to be really happy to see that he has some choices when he gets his lunch ready to, well, not tomorrow, Monday morning. He will have some fudge stripe cookies in there to choose from, so he doesn't have to eat Oreos anymore. Okay, let's see. This is right here. Now this is not something I have to buy very often. These are fabric softener sheets. I'm not a big fan of liquid fabric softener. I prefer the sheets, honestly. The fabric softener can stain your clothes. Of course, some people don't like these. It's okay. These are Tandil or Tandil. I don't know. It's an Aldi brand. 80 dryer sheets, and they are the fresh linen scent. They had springtime fresh and fresh linen and unscented. And I stood there for a while squeezing the springtime fresh box and then trying the fresh linen. You just kind of, if you do like this, it can kind of smell it a little bit. And I ultimately decided on the fresh linen because the springtime fresh was just a little, it was a bit much. It was a little too strong, I thought. So you get 80 dryer sheets in here. I think it was $1.69 for 80 of these. And I use them, I mainly only use them in the winter time. I don't use them so much in the summer because in the wintertime, you know, the clothes get so staticky. I mainly use it to keep the static out of the clothes so that I don't get shocked when I pull them out of the dryer. So I had a box of these honeysuckle scented dryer sheets that I got at Dollar General. I was intrigued. I wanted to see if they smell like honeysuckle. They don't. They don't really smell like anything at all. They have a little bit of a scent. Like if you were to pick up the box and sniff it, you could smell something. It's just like a vague floral scent. It doesn't really smell like honeysuckle at all. And then when you use them in the dryer, it doesn't. You don't smell it at all. So, but they were only $1. So, but they're almost gone. So I thought, well, while I'm here, I'm going to grab a pack of dryer sheets so I won't run out. So I have 80 in here. And this box, of course, you have the perforated part here. You just grab this, pull it up, and then when you take one out of the top up here, and just pull one off the top, and then you fold this back down, and there's a little tab here that you can just tuck in, and that's going to keep your box closed. It kind of helps seal in that freshness. They say here that it compares to Bounce Fresh Linen, which I've never used, so I don't know if it's comparable or not, but they smell good. And I've never had a problem with their dryer sheets. They seem to work just fine. This is also for my son's lunch here. These are individual packs of pineapple tidbits. Now, I know a lot of people use reusable containers in their lunch boxes. That's really cool. I tried that with my son. The problem is basically all the containers got thrown away by mistake. While the kids are eating, to kind of speed the process along, the cafeteria workers will go up and down the long rows of tables, and they're just grabbing trash off, and they walk down with the big trash can and they're just throwing away trash. And in the process, they grabbed the reusable containers and threw them away before my son could get them, or even before he even realized it had happened. And a few of them he accidentally threw away himself. So under the circumstances, I find that it's better to just use these things that can just be disposed of. It's not ideal, but you know, after you spend money on reusable containers and they get used once and then thrown away, you have to pick your battles. So this is not a hill I'm going to die on. This is just pineapple. I had been buying plain peaches, and then I bought the fruit cocktail, and I thought I would switch it up a little bit this time and go with pineapple. And it is packed in 100% fruit juice from concentrate. So it's just a little bitty tidbits of pineapple. He hasn't had those in a while. And then I have corn. They don't have this all the time, but they have 4 lovely ears of corn here. These were $2.25 for the 4 ears. They're already basically shucked. You know, you just have to finish pulling the the silk and the husks off of there. This is from Freshire Farms by Aldi. And it's sweet corn, distributed and sold exclusively by Alvia, Batavia, Illinois. So it just comes on this little tray here with some plastic wrap on it. And we will probably have this for dinner tomorrow night. So yeah, my kids love it, and my younger son wants to have as much corn as possible because he's going to be getting braces before long, and once you have braces, you're not supposed to eat corn on the cob anymore. You can eat it if it's off the cob, but he doesn't like it that way. He really only likes it this way. So he wanted to enjoy as much corn on the cob as he can while he can. So I said, okay. Here's another item that this is for my mom. This is something she really likes. These are Savor sea salt pita crackers. Now these are double baked pita crackers that are good for dipping, topping, and most of all enjoying, according to that little blurb right there. These I think they're enlarged to show detail. They're not really this big. Now this is only a 5-ounce box, but that's actually quite a lot because they're very light. So 5 ounces of pita crackers is going to be pretty substantial. They don't have any cholesterol, no trans fats, no artificial colors, and no artificial flavors. They also have this regular sea salt, and then they have, I think the other one is, I think they have a garlic flavor. She doesn't like that one, but she likes just the plain unflavored sea salt kind. So I got her a couple of boxes of those. So that goes, I have a whole bag that's just going to her house. And I noticed the other night that we were out of canned fruit. I like to try to keep a few cans of different types of fruit around. You never know when you're going to want some. This is from Sweet Harvest. Don't tell her they called it that. These are yellow cling peach slices in extra light syrup. I wish they had them packed in just regular fruit juice, but it's either this or the heavy syrup, and I just, the heavy syrup is so gross. But this is extra light syrup. This is a 15-ounce can, and it comes with the pop top, which is wonderful, because that way you don't have to wrangle with the can opener. You just grab it here, pop it open. It's wonderful. It is so convenient. I don't have to dig the can opener out. This one you do need a can opener though. Now these are from Sweet Harvest also. These are pineapple chunks. Now these pieces of pineapple are going to be a bit wider than the Tidbits. They're about twice as wide as the Tidbits. This is a 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks in here. Now this does not have a pop top on it, so you do need a can opener for that. And there's a lot of pineapple juice in here, which my kids like to drink. I will strain it and put it in a glass, and they'll fight over it. They love it. But when I buy just regular pineapple juice, they don't want it. It's so weird. It tastes the same, but if it comes out of here, they love it. I don't get it. So yeah, it's just nice pineapple chunks, and it's actually really good as far as canned fruit goes. I think it's as good as the brand name stuff, and it's a lot cheaper. And then I also got a can of Northern Catch Wild Alaska Pink Salmon, and I use this to make my salmon patties. It's really easy. This is something that anybody can make. It's an inexpensive, high protein, it can be a meal if you want it to be, or part of a meal. All you do is take a can of this salmon, any brand, it doesn't matter. A can of salmon like this. Put it in a bowl. Add 1 egg to it. And then you take breadcrumbs. Now what I do, you can use plain breadcrumbs, or I mix about half and half regular breadcrumbs and Italian breadcrumbs to add a little bit of flavor. You just keep, I don't measure it, you just pour it in there, and you take a fork and you just keep mashing up the salmon. You don't really have to work very hard at it. You just keep mashing it and mixing in the egg, mixing in the breadcrumbs and everything. until it becomes kind of solid. You know, it's almost like almost like a lump of bread dough, basically. And then you just take it. You take a pan with oil, any kind of oil, but I like to use olive oil, even though people say you're not supposed to make these with olive oil because of the temperature or something. I've been doing it for years and I love it. Any kind of oil, it doesn't matter. You press the salmon out into patties. Now you can add other stuff to it. I don't. I just leave them like they are. Press them into little patties and you fry them in that oil. And you flip them over, and cook them. And after you do it a few times, you can get pretty good at it. And it's it could be a little addition to a meal if you wanted a meat to go with it. They almost taste like meat biscuits. I love them. This is the only way you will ever see me eat fish. I don't like fish any other way. I don't like fish at all. I don't eat seafood. I can't stand seafood. I've tried seafood 6 ways to Sunday and I hate all of it. But I will eat a salmon patty anytime, as long as it's made like I said. A lot of people add all kinds of stuff like bell peppers and onions, and I don't. I just plain is good. So I didn't mean to get into recipes, but yeah. I like to keep a couple of cans of this in the pantry. That way, if I don't know what to make for dinner, I'm looking around and I can't find anything. This is something really quick and easy that I can make anytime. So I like to keep some around. Now these, I love these. I like to keep these in the refrigerator. They have several different flavors. The 2 I like are lemonade and strawberry lemonade. These are from Fit and Active, which is an Aldi brand. Let me see. If they do have carbs, they don't have many. There are about 3 servings in here in this bottle. Each serving is 5 calories. Oh, it does have right here. Let's see. There are 2 grams of carbs in this entire container. So you can have this great big thing for 2 grams of carbs. And this, honestly, I think this is the best lemonade I've ever tried. 69 cents a bottle for this. It is 1 liter. Yeah. Stick this in the refrigerator, get it nice and cold. It is so good. It is really good lemonade. It's just a flavored water beverage with other natural flavors. So that's the regular lemonade. And the strawberry lemonade is really good too. It's not quite as tart as the regular lemonade is. This has, oh wait, this is different. This one says it has 2 grams of carbs per container. This one has 7. I never noticed that. I never drink all of this in one day though. I might drink half of it. 3 grams of carbs per serving. Anyway, only 5 calories. So if you're not worried about carbs, that's 5 calories is not bad. It has no certified synthetic colors. The lemonade doesn't say that, but this does. Anyway, 69 cents, and it's really delicious. But yeah, make sure it's cold before you drink it. If it's room temperature, it doesn't taste very good. It tastes okay, but it tastes better if it's cold. Here is another favorite snack around here. Mama Kotze's pepperoni, turkey pepperoni. I like these because they're not as greasy as the regular kind. They also have regular pepperoni, which I also buy from time to time. There are huge fat snowflakes falling outside. Oh, that's awesome. I want to show you. I'm excited. It's North Carolina. We don't see this much. I don't know if you can see it. There are some big fat snowflakes falling out there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll get back to the food in a minute. Just look at that. Look how big they are. Those are giant flakes. It's like somebody's throwing paper plates on the ground out there. Good Lord, they're big. Okay. Sorry, I'll get back to what I was doing. Now I've messed up the camera and my chair. Okay. That's exciting. I love it when it snows. Um, these are actually a very inexpensive little thing at Aldi too. These are $2.29 a pack for the turkey or the regular pepperoni slices. And that is 5 ounces, and it's a resealable package. Of course, once you open it, you have to make sure to put it in the refrigerator. You can't leave it out. But once a bag of these gets opened around here, they don't last. They don't last very long. Between the 3 of us, we'll eat that whole bag in a day. You know, I have to hide them whenever I buy them. I usually buy several bags at a time. I have to hide them because they'll eat them all. And this is not all we eat in the course of a week. This is just, I'm just restocking some stuff. Here we have another item. This is Baker's Treat. All things yummy. These are cupcakes. These are frosted chocolate cake. Here they have the frosting on top and the swirly doodly doos on here, and they have a cream filling. Personally, I think these things are gross. I hate these things. I think they're nasty. But my older son loves these. What he does is he's watching the snow. She's fascinated. She just noticed it. He sticks these in the freezer. He likes to eat them frozen. He says they're really good that way. I'm gonna have to take his word for it. I don't know. But this has 8. You're gonna get 8 cakes in here, individually wrapped. So he told me we were out, so I told him I'd pick up some more. And then these 2 things they had up by the register. Now these are the brand name Cheez-Its. They do have brand name stuff sometimes. Not as much as I think Lidl has. Aldi doesn't have as much brand name stuff, but they do have some. They have these little boxes of Cheez-Its. This is a 7-ounce box of the extra toasty Cheez-Its, and they do taste different. You can definitely taste the extra toastiness in there. It's kind of nice. When we say extra, we mean even more toastiness, even more cheesiness, even more tastiness. So I thought that would be a nice little snack. These were $1.95 a box. I got those. And then I also got some that are cheese pizza flavored. They are made with 100% real cheese. And I don't think I've ever bought these before. It says this was a winning flavor. Voted the #1 flavor by Cheez-It fans. So that must be pretty good, actually. I may have to try one and see how they are. It's interesting how the background is it's like a burnt Cheez-It. Look at it's like a burnt Cheez-It. I hope they don't look like that when you take them out of the box. Let's see what it says here. Now you can see, well, you can kind of see that it has different colored stuff on it, like seasoning, I guess, like pizza seasoning stuff on it. It has little flecks of green and red stuff on it. That is also a 7-ounce box. And finally, I have one thing left. One thing left you're gonna like. Here is an item we haven't seen in a long time. These are Millville toaster tarts. And toaster tarts are, this is Aldi's version of Pop-Tarts. Now this is the frosted brown sugar and cinnamon flavor. Essential goodness, and they contain no certified synthetic colors. This package of toaster tarts contains 12 pastries, but you have to keep in mind they are packaged in 2s. So when you open it, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver packages in here, and each package is going to contain 2 toaster tarts. The box is a little dented. They were actually all like that. I couldn't find one that wasn't, but I don't think it affects the stuff inside. I think it just got smushed a little. You can see it's kind of warped, but they're only $1.45 a box. So they're about half the price of Pop-Tarts. Normally I do get Pop-Tarts because my kids ask me to. They say that Pop-Tarts taste better. I don't know. I'm not a big Pop-Tart person. I don't really like them. And I'll be honest, I haven't ever tried the toaster tarts, so it may be that they don't taste as good. I honestly don't know. But they didn't have any of the brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tarts today, but they did have the toaster tarts in brown sugar and cinnamon. So I went ahead and grabbed a box anyway. I figure if they want a brown sugar and cinnamon toaster pastry, that's gonna do just fine. So you can open the top, and there's a little notch here that you can reseal the box. You can close it back up after you open it. That is a 22-ounce box of toaster tarts. It's always nice to see toaster tarts. So that is everything I have today to show you. If you have an Aldi in your area and you've never checked them out, I definitely recommend it. I go there every week and have saved lots of money on our groceries, especially if you have kids and it seems like they're always hungry. It could really make a difference in your grocery budget. So it did for me. So I always recommend them to people. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing all these items here that we have today. And I will see you again really soon.